Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Good to see you for FiiT45 on Friday, and following on Monday mobility and Wednesday workout. We'll do a fun on Friday. So we're going to do lots of calisthenic type exercise today. It's pretty cold in this garage, so we're going to have to warm up as well. So to start off with, I just want to make sure we go from the head right the way down to the toes, and off we go with the head up. And stretch and down, and each time just making sure that you're exploring the whole movement. All right, and then just looking to your right and your left and right again and left. Okay, half rounds, and just exploring any aches or pains. Now straight into the shoulders. Okay, so you're straight into the shoulders, making sure that you're making big circles with the outsiders of those shoulders. Okay, and now stretching right up as far as you can, making sure that you're really feeling the stretch as you remain on your 2 feet and stretch up with your right hand and around. Okay, making forward and backward movements with those arms. Stretching right up. And as I've said before, making like you're paddling through water. I see everybody just coming on board now. Good morning, everybody. So many. Look, you got Adele and Nicholas and Libby and Ness and Tony and good morning to Mariam and Lydia. All the way forwards. That's good. And stretching right up. Okay, morning to Hunter as well, and back, and forwards. Okay, ready? Hands together, and right arm forwards, left arm backwards. That's good, and change all the way. So, good morning, France. Bonjour. To Julien, ça va bien? Okay, morning also to Amrit. Okay, shaking out those fingers, getting the blood flow right the way down and to the other side. Okay, both. I want you to stretch right up as high as you can, breathing in and release. Okay, stretch again, all the way up. Breathing in and all the way out. Okay, fingers together. Work those wrists around. That's great. And stretch out so that your palms are facing forwards. So I'd suggest you get your right foot forwards. So you're in a walking stance. Okay. Making sure that the under forearms here are starting to feel that stretch. But we're going to change it. Roll those shoulders all the way over and feel that nice stretch just on the back, right the way into the shoulders, all the lateral muscle area. Okay, and then step up, and I just step back because I just keep into the camera frame and relax. Okay, ready? Circling the waist, core muscles of the body. So you've got the stomach, the sides and the back, all the way around. Nothing too quick. That's good. Change direction. One more time. Okay, ready? And placing hands just in the small of the back and ease forward. And just look up. And placing hands just in the small of the back and ease forward. And just look up and back. And slightly bend the knees and look forwards and down. As you go, you're just starting to stretch the hamstrings and the glutes. And back up. Okay, for me now, hands just above the head. Just be careful if you've got any back issues. All the way back, but no bouncing. No bouncing really ever, but especially first thing in the morning. Okay, well, it's not really first thing, is it? Okay, hands behind the back. It's more of a mid-morning snack. And stretch right up, and you're also getting into those triceps. Okay, and relax. Ready? 2 shoulder widths apart. arm right up and over and stretching, making sure that you're going laterally. And the next thing is, of course, a little tip, just to make sure you get your palm towards the ceiling and you get more of a stretch all the way down your arm, down the side, through the ribs and into the hip. Okay, and let's go to the other, all the way over, breathing nice and comfortably. Okay, and we can get a bit more dynamic now. So here we go, with your hand just going behind the back on the down. I'll do it 5 times and then stretch again, making sure that you're keeping your body upright so you're getting the most out of that stretch. And change. Let's go to the other side using the left hand, going to the right, 3 and 4 and 5, all the way over, stretching. That's good. And back up. Make sure the fingertips are together with the elbows pointing at the moment, the furthest point away from your body as you're rotating to the left and the right. Lifting your opposite heel up, just like your golf swing. Okay, but now, of course, open the arms up. So you're opening those arms up. Your hands are furthest away from your body. It's just giving you a little bit more rotation, more pull, and relax. Okay, nice, relax. Okay, arm straight across the shoulder. The other hand and the wrist just pulling the elbow joint towards you. So you're just stretching right the way across the deltoids. Just comfortably breathing and then release. Okay, and stretch and release and stretch. So it's called the knife hand strike here. Try to make sure that you're twisting that hand, or indeed anything that we're doing today, just twisting that joint outwards like so, and change. Left arm across the body, so not to the chest here, but right up to the shoulder. Pull with the opposite hand and the wrist just towards you, and release it, and stretch again, and release, and stretch again. That's good, and shake. Okay, just punching out now. Nice and relaxed. I see our Zoom session frozen there, so I'm just wondering if people are on. But other than that, I can see everything happening on Insta, YouTube, and Facebook. Okay, and relax. Shifting from one side to the other, transferring your mass back, just shifting your stance all the way back. I've got about 3 meters that I'm working on. All the way forwards and back one more time. Okay, and relax. Give your legs a shake. Okay, circling the ankle all the way round. That's good. And go right over onto the toes and just stretching the top of the joint. Okay, ready? Make sure the left side is just repeated all the way round, circling around, right over, stretching from the top of the toes into the ankle. That's good. Moving into the knees, making sure that the feet are parallel, hands to the sides of the knees, just go down and up and over and down again, keeping the heels off the floor, looking forwards, up and over, and relax. Give them a shake. Okay, picking that right knee up, arching out, all the way up for the hip mobility. Making sure that you're going right the way up and back. We do each exercise 5 times. Okay, and on the left. Lifting that knee right up, out and back. Exploring the full range of movement. That's good. Okay, give it a shake. shift again. Okay, this time let's increase body temperature. We certainly need to here in our garage. So here we go. Knees up as you're running forwards and back again. Okay, and forwards and back. Okay, and relax. Ready? Next one, hip flexors. So your hip flexors are coming forwards, making sure your front soles are placed on the ground. Your knees are nicely flexed. Get your fists up and coming forwards and going back. And just coming forwards and going back. Okay, ready? Next, picking the knees up and over, making sure that we're working a little bit more on the hip flexibility and mobility, all the way up and over, forwards and back. So you're imagining just hurdles like you're stepping over. And forwards again, last time, back. That's good. Next, we just counter rotate the upper body to lower body. So torso twists from one side to the other. That's good. Making sure that you're just keeping flowing, keeping the breathing going. Just in the space that you have. Okay, ready? And relax. And breathe. Breathing in. Just in the space that you have. Okay, ready? And relax. And breathe. Breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Okay, so next one, we're just making sure that we're warming up those thighs. Squatting down just to here, jump up. So you're going to jump into it, jump out of it. That's good. Jump into it and jump out of it. All the way. And relax. Give it a shake. Okay, so we're going to work a little bit more on a lunge and static stretch for the thighs and for the hip flexors. So making sure that you're taking a good long step forwards. It's like a walking stance for Taekwondo. Hands on the knees, body full facing, keeping the knee behind the ankle. All right, we're going to repeat, but just go up and back down again. Morning to more people coming on. So we got Ralph. Good morning, Ralph. And up and down. And up again and down. Okay, working a little bit deeper, placing the hand on the floor parallel to the front foot, and the other hand just securing the right foot, and you're sliding back on the front sole of the rear foot, just extending the hips and indeed the hip flexors. Here they come. Drop the knee on the floor. You're kneeling upright. Okay, and slide the front foot forwards. You start to feel that stretch on the left hip flexor. That's really good. Just stretching forwards and really just sort of like making sure that we're preparing for all the kicks that we might do a little bit later. And go back and repeat again. Slide forwards. Nice and relaxed. Okay. Pull back so that you're just on the heel with the toes pointing up. And we'll just take a moment to go into the hamstrings. Okay, so here we are, hands, both hands, either side of the knee, stretching the front foot forwards, feeling that stretch on the back of the leg. All right, and relax. Okay, up, give your legs a shake. And let's just repeat on the left-hand side, lunging forwards, hands on the knees, body upright. Okay, and just straighten the front leg and down again. And back up and down again. One more time. Back up and into a very deep low lunge. And placing the right hand on the floor, left hand on the left foot. Stretching your front sole back. That's good. Drop your right knee on the floor. Just sit up. Canadian canoe. And the hands on the knee. And you're just going to slide the front foot forwards, making sure that your right hip flexors are just feeling that stretch. Okay. And we'll just ease it off. Feel calm. Straighten the left leg. Toes up. Knees on the floor. Hands either side of the knee. And down you go. So it's a little tight first thing there, but it's just making sure that we're teasing out any stiffness, any sore muscles before we start getting more dynamic. And up you get. So let's just go straight onto the knees and explore some hip mobility. Your right knee is just coming up, straightening the right leg. You're going to stretch down for a front side split. So your hands are on the floor, you've got complete control of what's going on. And you're just sliding out, just exploring the range of movement again. Okay, and slowly bring it in. Back onto the knees. Left knee up, left leg straight, all the way down. And the hands, again, just supporting you. Explore that range of movement. Okay, and up you get. Okay, so we've done a brief overhaul on joints from head to toe. A little bit of stretch. Okay, it's called a pass. It's a great start, and I suggest you just have a quick time out, take a quick drink, and we'll just get ready for the timing for the next part of the session. So we're going to move on to our 30 seconds. Okay, so previously we've done 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off in 2-minute rounds. This morning we're going to do 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We're going to keep it still to 2-minute rounds. So you're going to have 4 intervals of 30 seconds work. All right, we'll have a pause. We go straight into another 4 intervals of 30 seconds work. And then, of course, we're changing exercises. So the first exercise we're going to actually just start straight onto our thighs, the major muscle groups. We're going to go straight into a squat, a sumo squat, with the heels in, the toes out, and you're going to dip down and stretch and go back up, and making sure that we're working those thighs. First 30 seconds, are you ready? So we have a 10-second countdown. Heels in, stretch down, and away we go. Making sure that you're not straightening the legs, but you're just dipping down. My hands are just coming forwards as I go down and back as I go up. And later, that kind of rhythm will come into play when we start leaving the ground. Okay, down and up. That's good. So to sustain this, it's 30 seconds. That 10 seconds extra makes a difference. Okay, and relax. Give your legs a shake. So the next one we're going to do, straight in, will be just coming up off the ground. And as you see, the hands go back on as you go up and forwards as you go down. You ready? And away we go. So you've got to regulate the breathing, making sure you're breathing in on the down, out on the up. And if you're doing it properly, your legs will start to ache. Why not? That's good. Are your legs aching?
Yeah.
Off you go. Now you don't have to jump so you're hitting head on the ceiling, just lifting your body weight. And relax. Okay, we're going to keep going on those thighs. We're going to go back again to dips, but it's going to be a double dip like this and up. So on the down, you do just a double. Go. That's good. You're getting the hang of this, aren't you? Here we go. Keep it moving. Feel those legs working. Fantastic on a Friday. That's good. And relax. Okay, and then we're going to do now, for the fourth round, within that 2-minute period, we're going to jump again. Okay, so we're going to go all out. Here we are. Let's get it done. Keep it going. Looking forward, moving those arms back. Each time, push it on and relax. Good job. Straight from those thighs and a heavy leg workout, we're going to go straight upstairs to your arms. Okay, so L stance, jab and cross. So this is a chance for you to be able to just get your breath back perhaps, but still concentrate on the technique. So you're going from L stance to walking stance, making sure of course you're breathing out on the effort, twisting those fists and relax. Okay, so once again, here's the L stance, there's the jab, you pivot, there's the cross, and you're making sure that you're keeping your cover up to jawline. Off we go, left leg back, right jab, left cross. Keep it nice and crisp and making sure that your rhythm just allows you to flow through the exercise. That's good. Push it on and relax. So, third round, this time, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to go body shot and back into a reverse punch. Let's get it moving. Jab, cross, body, and cross again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now each time in between, after this point, I just resettle myself as if you're in the moment of combat rather than just standing static. So I want you to just make sure you're moving around, half facing, fists up. You go into your upper body routine, which can of course increase in speed. I'm just shifting in between, keeping moving within that 2-minute time frame. Resettling with 3 seconds to go. Jab, cross, body, and punch it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the the body shot comes here to the side of your opponent's body. It doesn't go through it. Not unless you're a cartoon character, a super ranger. Yeah, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cartoon character, super ranger. Yeah, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each time, breathe, 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 and relax. So there you have it. That's your first two-minute round, okay? We're now going to go back into the legs. This time we're going to work the outside of the legs and the inside of the legs. The abductors, the adductors. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is actually move to the side, squat into a sitting stance, as it's called. Okay, I'll keep you going for the second type of exercise. Ready? So making sure that you're in a squatted position here for a sitting stance, and you're going to move to the side, right, and scuffle across the left and the right. But each time you do it, at the end, I want you to sit down, keeping those thighs flexed all the time. That's good. Keep into that rhythm. There you go, and relax. Okay, so the next one we're going to do again, but this time we're just going to keep the hands up and make sure that we just sit down a little bit lower. You ready? Come on. Looking forwards, keeping the back nice and upright. Toes forwards, hands up. Sit down at the ends. Just taking the time to do the exercise. Good quality. Good job. Next exercise for this. Straight out. Sit down. All the way. Sit down lower. Not so the backside is any lower than the knees. Sit down. Feet up. That's good. Fists up. Good job. It's good to see everybody this morning. I think there may have been maybe a few Zoom issues with internet. Once you're back again, give it a shake out. Good morning, Beata. Okay, ready? Here we go. Fourth round, same as last. Get the exercise good quality. Here we go. Sit down each time. So we're not counting the repetitions. We're just keeping a nice consistency. That's it. Try your very best not to lean over. Keep a nice straight back. That's good. And relax. So that's the first 2 minutes of just pure leg exercise. We're now going to start involving the kicks. So you're going to go from a squat, straight here, squat down, up and kick. Right, so here we are with your thighs now working on a front snap kick, making sure your front sole is pointed forwards, your knee is always flexed, and you're kicking just above your own waistline. Okay, so aside from that, you can call it a leg extension, which is where it comes into second round. What I want you to do is to squat down, 1, 2, 1, 2. So you're double doing that front snap, down, making sure you're nicely balanced, full facing. That's good. Fists up, elbows down, looking forwards, breathing in and out on the effort. And relax. Okay, we've got 2 more rounds left. So this time, you're going to go straight down to an L stance and touch the floor as you then come up and kick. Touch the floor, up and kick. Get the front lead hand out just for a bit of balance, but also maybe direction. And if we are sparring, you've got a counter here with a punch. But what we're really doing is loading up that back leg, not looking down at the floor, looking forward to your potential opponent here. Okay, and we do the left side. You should have your thighs feeling like the Schwarzenegger type thighs. Ready? Here we go. L stance, down touch, up and kick. And I want you to make sure that you're kicking as you stand up, not stand up and then kick. So all in one movement, coming up and kick and straight back down again to touch the floor. Keep it going, Adele. That's good. Good. Well done. So that's 30 minutes. Enough for some. This is FiiT45. So you've got 15 more minutes to go. Take a quick drink. I am. Okay, so let's do the last 15. This time, we're going to work on more thighs with a lunge and down. But I want you to be very clear that you're not to go forward with your knee over your foot, but just make sure your knee is just behind your foot and your ankle. Okay, if you're finding that you're too short on your stance, well, you need to lengthen it. So you're going down here, bending the knee. Okay, so to start off with, we're going to do a simple lunge. Okay, and we're going to go to the right only for 30 seconds, and then the left. And then, of course, the next period will just increase on that technique. All right, so here we go. Enjoy. You can put your hands on your knees if you wish, but to be honest, I just see if you can push yourself back with your own thigh. And back. And keep going to that right. So you are really focusing and loading up that right thigh. Working all the muscle structure that's supporting your knees. Bending your back leg at the knee all the way. So I would just plant the foot on the ground. Okay, and relax. Give it a shake. Okay, get ready for round 2 into the left thigh. Okay, ready? Here we go. Lunge it out. Keep it going. That's good. Push it on. Good job. All right, just make sure that you're all comfortable on those thighs. Got a bit of a muscle soreness myself on the left after last night's power hour. Okay, so the next one here, just go straight down, getting your knee to go towards the floor. It doesn't have to touch, but the deeper you go on that dip, the more of the workout you'll receive. So it's up to you. Just in that right lunge, left knee down. Push it on. Maybe you're going to do 20. And relax. We can always check. Okay, ready? Ready for the left. Leg forwards and right leg dipped. Here we go. Get into your lunge and down you go. Each time, dropping that right knee just down as far as you feel comfortable, and then a little bit further just to push you just beyond your comfort zone, and then you get more of a workout or more from your workout. That's good. All the way down. And relax. Okay. Second 2 minutes. We're going to go back to the front kick. But this time it will be knee up and front kick. Okay? Fist up, knee up and front kick. Use your hands as a tap contact. Don't duck your head forwards. Just look after your knee and your jaw. You don't want them to meet, knocking any face or teeth. Just get that flowing. Raise that knee right up. That's good. And relax. Okay, you can just move in between. We've got 10 minutes to go. That's a good job. Ready? Left leg back. Okay, get ready for the left knee up. Hands up. And away we go. Knee comes up. Drive it up. Push it on. Keep it going. Well done, Beata and Ralph, Nicholas, Amrit, Hunter, Ness, Tony, Libby, and relax. Okay, ready. 2 more rounds to go. This time, front rising kick. Right leg goes back. You'll go the knee flexed, then the leg straight. Here we go. Knee flexed, leg straight. So just try to get your foot still to shoulder line on the first, there, and then above the head if you can for the second, like so. That's it. Fists up. And change. All right, just keep moving. You got the last quarter of the last round for this set. Okay, ready? Left leg back. So left leg raise with the knee flexed, and then from rising kick with the leg straight. Nice consistency. Don't forget your breathing. It's really, really important to get that just nice and fluid. Breathing in, taking on the oxygenated blood supply, releasing it through the mouth as efficiently as possible. And relax. Time out, take a quick drink. We've got just over 5 minutes left. Okay, with our 5 minutes left, we're going to do just a little bit of additional stretch. Okay, so what I would like you to do is just work back into those hamstrings and those adductors, and just starting off with a hamstring stretch. So here we go. Right leg is forwards. Yeah, if you wish, it's a good time to just maybe get an extra jacket back on again so that you keep your body temperature. Ready? Right leg stretched. Walking stance, breathe in. You know, you can have your arms up if you wish, but basically you're pivoting from the lower back down, and immediately you should feel the stretch on the hamstring. And as you go down further, just stretch a little bit deeper with your hands running down your shin and holding your ankle. You can place your left hand on your right forearm, your right wrist, and it just forms a point of contact where you've actually got a good structure and your body is as full facing as it can be down over that thigh. Okay, ready? You're holding it for about 20 seconds. You're flexing the knee and you pull back up again. Okay, let's go down to the left. Your left leg straight, your left foot flat on the floor. Same procedure, down you go. Stretch down. Making sure that your left hand is now on the ankle chin and your right hand is on the left wrist. And you're full facing over that thigh. holding it down for about 20 seconds. You flex the knee and you stand back up again. Okay, ready? So we're going to have the feet out, turn the heels in, and then slowly just squat down. Okay, we started on this, but let's make sure we go a little bit further with the elbows to the inside of the knees and the hands on the floor, and tilt your body forwards. So you can place your fingertips on the floor or your palms, which is just more of a commitment. And as you lean forward and your body mass is just pushing against your elbows, you'll find more of a stretch between your inner thigh, your adductors. And back up again. Okay, ready? Next one. Make sure that the legs are straight and that the toes are pointed forwards. Okay, I want you to slightly flex your knees. Okay, down, touch the floor with your fingertips. Now straighten your legs. So to start off with here, it should be fairly comfortable. You're going to flex your knees again. Place your hands on the floor, and as you place your hands on the floor, I want you to lean forwards so that your body weight is more of your hands. It takes the weight off your feet, allows your feet to slide out, and tilt back onto your feet. You haven't reached your maximum yet. Rock forwards onto your hands, allow your feet to slide out. You've got control, so over the hands. And now, transfer that mass back onto your heels.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, ready? And sit down in a controlled way. Are you ready? So here you are. I want you to get nice and comfortable. Your legs are out. I'm not Mr. Super Flexible. I just happen to obviously have a bit more flex than your average. But I'm no teenage gymnast, I can assure you, but my body certainly isn't. Okay, so your legs are out, they're nice and straight. And what I suggest, and I've got a convenient wall just at the back here, but you can have a sofa or a chair or a partner back to back, but just something which is supporting your lower back is usually better. Something which is offering resistance, because as you push down and increase your stretch, of course, if nothing's moving behind you, it really helps your posture and your stretch. Okay, so here I am with my toes pointed up. I'm just going to start to explore some flex by leaning forwards, pivoting, pulling my belly button in towards my spine. It's not going to touch it. Down, and placing the hands in front. And I'm breathing nice and relaxed, quite shallowly. And with every breath in and every breath out, I go a little bit lower. But don't keep coming up and down. You want to try and maintain that position. Breathe in, and when you breathe out, well, you go a little bit lower still. It might only be a few degrees or a few centimeters, but you can feel the stretch within your legs. Okay, slowly, and I say slowly, don't suddenly jerk upwards. You slowly recover, resettle yourself, readjust your legs, and go down towards the right. So now my right palm is over my right front sole and toes. Okay, now you might only be by your shins, or you might be just to your toes. Whatever's your situation, that's absolutely fine. That's your starting point, and you just try and go a bit further. But here I am, I'm holding and securing my right foot and pulling it back. I get more of a stretch, and my left arm is coming over, and my left hand is just on top of my right wrist. And once again, I've got that sort of triangle support structure, and my chest is over my thigh, and I'm breathing in, breathing out, going down, holding, and breathing in, and breathing out, and see if I can go further, and holding. And every time I'm holding, it's about 4 to 5 seconds of me breathing out. So I'm breathing in, breathing out. I'll walk you through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm breathing in, but I'm holding that stretch. I'm breathing out and trying to go a little bit further. So if you're going to do that, let's say 3 times, you'll find from the first stretch to, let's say, the 15th breath out, you should have reached an extended stretch. Okay, so slowly you recover back up again. I always like to just adjust the legs here, just give them a little bit of a shake. You need to make it an enjoyable experience. Ready? And down you go to your left. My left hand on my left foot, my right hand on my left wrist. I'm full facing over my thigh. I breathe in. And as I breathe out, I'm counting to that 5. I'm now holding it at that position. I'm going to breathe in. I'm going to breathe out to another 5. And I breathe in. I'm holding it again. I'll go further still to my max. Down it goes. And slowly up. Okay. Bring your feet in. We are just on the quarter 2. Give your legs a shake. Okay, let's have one more stretch. Flex your knees. You're working on those hamstrings. Grab hold of the feet, and if you can, straighten your legs. Keep your fingertips or your palms even on your front soles and toes. Looking forward, same principle. Breathe in, breathe out. Count 5. Hold that position. Breathe in, breathe out. Further still, count 5. Hold that position. Breathe in, breathe out. Count 5. That's your max. And slowly release. Legs shake. Bring your feet up and your knees up and back out again. So many more stretches, of course, that we can do. But it is 45 minutes. It's time to call it a stop. Maybe time to get a delicious cup of coffee, piece of homemade sour bread, open to all at 6 o'clock. It's a slightly earlier class on a Friday. We're going to have a rest weekend this weekend with a full-on weekend, both last weekend and certainly next weekend. Okay, so other than that, I'll see you on Monday morning for FiiT45. Don't forget, 10 a.m. Tell your friends about it, and hopefully we can get lots of people on board. Nice to see you this morning. Well done.